Hello again, my little power dootsie, and welcome to another Mordian Glory Bolt Action Battle Report.
In today's episode, we see the armies of Great Britain launching a ferocious offensive against some brave Italian forces. It will be Blackshirt versus Short Shorts. It will be Lienfields versus Cucano. And joining me is my ever Fez enthusiastic partner in crime. It is Salty Simon! What's your rank in the Italian army? Commodore?
Commodore?
General?
I don't know. Oh,
Big man?
I've been called worse.
El Duce?
No.
No, don't get demonetized too early on.
If we said it's politics free.
It is. But we're playing about action, so it's you've got to lean into the memes a little bit.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna Google a quick Italian army rank?
Amiraglio.
Amiraglio?
Yeah.
We're probably butchering that one, aren't we?
Yeah, very much so.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's Amiraglio Simon! Google will say it for us.
Like one of those.
Do it again.
Ammiraglio.
Amiraglio.
Yeah.
Amiraglio Simon!
Oh, Italian, that's Japanese. You can just.
Amiraglio Simonio!
Wow. Tell you what.
We're doing more action, guys! It is 1250 points.
Have you watched the Lower Low yet? Because
No, I haven't. You can't diverge me. You can't.
Well, we just keep doing the Lower Low voices, so every time we do this, you do silly accents, and I go, "Have you seen a Lower Low?"
I have not seen it yet, but I plan on seeing it one day. One day.
I mean, it's not like you do anything else with your time.
It's true. I just sit here wanking, eating expensive German biscuits most of the time.
Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway,
to be honest.
You crack on. I'll shut up now.
No. You've got to say your piece. You've come in here. You've ruined the intro. It's all. Normally, my extremely professional veneer has been cracked.
What?
We are doing bolt action today, guys, and as you can tell, Simon and I are. We're having some good vibes. There's some energy in the air. I think we're just excited to bust out the Italians for the first time because we've been looking at them Italian rules and we've been getting very excited about them because they look cool. You've got your black shirts, so they're going to be shirking all over the place. I won't be able to run, as is in real life. And and there should be maybe some cool bombardments going on.
Yeah, a lot of bombardment's about to go on.
I think it's going to be a really good game. Every single time we have done your Italians, obviously this is the second edition, it's always been some of the most cinematic, crazy, wacky battle reports. And I am so glad that they seem to have preserved that going into third edition. And so, you know what? Let's not mess around, Simon. Because I think we must give the people what they want. So let's go over to the two armies that are going to be battling it out today. And here we have 1,248 points. 2 points under Simon. Not quite on the nose.
Terrible.
I know, I am somewhat ashamed. Of Brits! Mid-war Brits. And we've mixed things up a little bit. In many ways, this list is exactly the same. Because I am limited in my collection. But I have done my best to mix things up and also not to completely overwhelm me with like 7 British tanks that I have.
Oh, you wouldn't do that to me. Oh, yes.
So, let us start with Simon's favourite part of every army list. The Infantry Corps! Every day in the Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal a banquet. Every page of fortune, every formation and parade. I love the Corps. We have got a rifle platoon, a big chunky rifle platoon. Starting off, we have got uno, dos, tres, squads of regulars. 10 man strong, just rifles. Just loving them Lee Enfields. And then we have got another 5-man squad with 2 SMGs in it in a Bren carrier. But I don't mean to alarm you, Simon. These are veterans. It's never been done. I never take veterans in my Brits, but I thought I'd mix it up. I told you, in many ways, it's similar with the Rifleman.
That's the last time we played, you'd had veterans in your Bren carrier.
That was 2nd edition.
Right, okay.
It's never been done in 3rd edition.
Right, so like that.
It's a whole new world, Simon. Can't be looking to the past. You've got to be looking to the future.
I'm just trying to say, be accurate.
I am 100% accurate, although I feel like now I might have used these in 3rd edition.
I think you see Bren carrier and you automatically go 5-man veteran squad.
This is true.
Yes,
But I'm sure it's the first time in 3rd edition.
Yeah, you just said it wasn't.
No, I'm 99% sure. I'm 80% certain it's the first time I've used veterans.
Have you cheesed in 3rd edition? Probably, yes.
Every time I've tried to choose in 3rd edition, it's gone really badly. So I've now committed to the mixed bag, take a little bit of everything approach.
Fair enough.
I've committed to it. So, 5 veterans in a Bren carrier, possibly never been done before. 2 officers, regular man with revolver, regular artillery observer with because he can do 2 artillery bombardments. I know that you love artillery bombardments.
Yes.
You're a big fan. And then we've got the support teams. We've got regular anti-tank rifle, because it's the boys anti-tank rifle. And I'm all about this boys. And then we've got a regular light mortar, because light mortars are meta, and therefore I must bring one. Also, I happen to own one. So that's the main reason. I had 30 points left over, so it got chucked in. So that's the rifle platoon. It's quite a big one. It's my biggest platoon, the rifle platoon, and my most expensive one. I'm a big fan of the big rifle platoon, but you can't just have rifles. You do also have to have some weapons that can back it up. So we'll go to my second 2 platoons. We have got an artillery platoon with a medium anti-tank gun and a 25-pounder. And we've got a officer leading them. All of this is regular, and I haven't gone for a spotter. I am relying solely on my artillery observer to act as my spotter, and I am hoping that you will obey the rules of the gentleman's war, and you will not shoot officers with your sniper. It's a bold strategy.
Yeah, but you're all right, because don't involve my sniper hitting something.
Hits on a 3, wins on a 3, because he's +1 to wound.
Again, relies on me rolling a 3 up and a 3 up.
That does add up to 6, and you are notoriously bad at rolling anything related to a 6. And then we've got a heavy weapons platoon, and we've got a medium machine gun and a medium mortar, and we've got a regular officer leading them. Both of these officers have got Sten guns, by the way, or submachine guns. I am actually in the process of modernising my British force, because it's somewhat 2nd edition-esque. But I like it because it does show that you can still absolutely get a decent 3rd edition army out of basically a 2nd edition one. If I was to mix things up slightly, what I would do is probably imagine this is 2 25-pounders, and imagine, controversial, this is 2 MMG teams, because I actually think a Brayto MMG team is quite tasty. And then we might mix the tank corps up a little bit. Speaking of the tank corps, just a 3 today. I decided to show Simon mercy. I did not bring the Cromwell, which is the Baneblade of the Western Desert. And I did not bring my Churchill, which I've got now. And I did not bring... I brought Matildas. The reason I brought Matildas is because I'm facing bloody Italians. And if you bring anything stronger than a fart in the wind, then they just sort of fall over. So not fall over, not like the whole army, but their armour versus your armour sort of just falls over. So we've gone for 2 Matilda 2s. The Queen of the Desert. She's a fine lady, a beautiful tank. Truly, the only tank that is genuinely and scientifically provable to be sexually attractive, Simon.
You really need to get out more. Honestly, I swear to God. Or see someone. Talk it through, mate. I do not know.
Bolt action is my therapy, Simon.
Yeah.
It's as you can see, it's highly effective. So, 2 Matilda 2s. The one without the sandbags on the front has got the light anti-tank gun, and the one with the sandbags on the front has got the light howitzer and is the command tank. You can. I always make this joke, but I just find it hilarious. You can clearly tell the difference from 2 feet away. You can clearly tell the difference between the howitzer and the light anti-tank gun. In fact, you can't. The only difference, to anyone that's curious, is the light anti-tank gun goes fat at one end and then thin and then fat again, and the light howitzer is just one tube of consistent length. So I personally thought that it was quite difficult to differentiate between the two, so I slapped the sandbags on the front because I thought that would help.
I don't know how I live without having this information in my life until about 20 minutes ago. Now I feel like I've been living in darkness all these,
Mate, when you end up on University Challenge or on Mastermind, and that, it's like, how can you tell the difference between the Matilda 2's 2-pounder anti-tank gun and the light howitzer? And you'll be like, well, the light howitzer is all the same diameter, but the light anti-tank gun was fat at one end, thin in the middle, and fat at the other end.
Yeah, but what happens when I finish and go home? Like, my brain filters out all the rubbish you've been chatting to me all day, and I just forget it. So it's
I can merely disseminate the information. I cannot. What you do with said information afterwards,
forget it.
Is between you and God. So we've also got a long range desert group truck because this is one of my favourite models of all time, and it was also a birthday present from my brother. So I like it. I painted it up, and it's got 2 MMGs. One has to face forward. One got 360 no scope capabilities. And that's my my list. In total, it is 18 dice, which is a lot more than I was expecting. I was expecting sort of 16 or 17, but it just sort of accidentally happened. But I think I have inflicted enough emotional waffle onto Simon so far.
Yeah, you have.
So we're going to go over to the Italian. The Gustadori! We can do it better! Ba-ba-boop-beep! Ba-ba-boop-beep! Simon, we've got the Italians.
Honestly.
You knew it was coming. I could see you preemptively cringing as I turned the camera on. Take us through your army list.
No, I'm going home. I've had enough of this.
Well, if you don't take it through, I'm going to really upset people and start calling everything like pizza wagons and stuff again.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
Which riled up certain gentlemen in the comment section.
Riled me up, to be fair. Where do you want to start? Come on, let's.
Oh, I get to pick.
Let's rip the plaster off.
I get to pick.
Yeah.
The infantry corps.
No, you've done
Every day in the corps is a day in the farm.
No.
Meal banquet, paycheck fortune, formation parade, boom.
Right, next time I'm just going to make them all engineers. I want to go out.
Yeah, the engineer corps. The engineer corps. Every day in the corps.
Right, anyway, right, I've got...
I've completely thrown you, haven't I?
No, I just, honestly, this is just like self-flagellation coming and doing these battle reports. I swear.
And yet you keep going back for more.
Oh, yeah, honestly, God. Right, anyway.
You can never deny the fact that you do like me because you chose to play me at that tournament.
Yes,
and you have put up this barrage of covering fire sins, but you chose that match, Simon.
I was hammered.
When people tell the truth when they're drunk. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I now know that you love me.
Oh, good God. Right, let's get on with this. Right. Let's start off with them.
The infantry corps.
Yeah, no, not again. So we've got platoon commander.
Okay.
There we go. With his little mate.
With the fez.
Just regular, yeah. With his little red feathers on top.
What's he got? Has he got an SMG?
No, they're just
Double rifle?
double rifle.
Nice.
Then we have 3 squads of Blackshirts. We have
Nice.
2 with 11 men. All 3 got light machine guns.
Nice. The famously shite light machine gun.
Yes, the spare barrels here, there, and everywhere.
I think it should have. It should only fire every other turn because it spends one turn changing the barrel because it's so shit.
Yes, possibly.
Should we implement that rule now?
No.
Okay.
But anyway, so we've got 2 squads of all light machine guns, 2 of 11 men. One's got a submachine gun with the MCO, and then one a squad of 10 men.
Nice.
So,
now, you've been very excited to run these guys because they're your favourite Italian unit in your army, aren't they?
They're the comedy value in these.
They're the comedy value. So for those that don't know, the Blackshirts are non testati.
Yes.
Probably mispronouncing that, but it means that when you shoot at them, even if you don't cause any casualties, you then have to roll a dice. On a 1 to 2, they become shirkers. This is very bad.
Yes.
On a 3 to 4, they stay just as regular. But on a 5 to 6, they become fanatic.
Yes.
So 66% chance something fine is going to happen.
Yeah.
30% chance, oh god, I've just wasted a unit in my army.
Yeah, basically, cool. Yeah. So pure comedy value.
I love it. Last time you got double fanatic, didn't you, though?
No.
Or was it 2 regs and a fanatic?
I can't. No, I've always had at least 1 shirkers.
Okay.
I'll always get at least 1 shirkers.
Nice.
And just basically spend the rest of the game going down.
And staying down to get those pins off every turn, yeah.
But anyway, we've also got a sniper team. So,
I trust you won't be going after my officers.
Yeah, you can believe that if you want. That's fine.
Okay.
Then we've got a forward observer.
Ooh, artillery or air?
Artillery, because I need it for my barrage special rule.
Cool. I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Sure. Nice.
And an anti-tank rifle.
Nice. Is that the Elephantine anti-tank rifle?
It's an anti-tank rifle.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah, looks pretty cool. It's got little wheels on it.
It's got wheels. Nice.
No idea why. I mean, but yeah, there's wheels on it.
So you can wheel it around. Oh no, I've got it. Because it's really good. Because it's really good. Can you tell I'm slightly sleep deprived today?
Just what's that tumbleweed blowing out there? How have you got tumbleweed round here?
I make it.
I mean, it literally must have blown all the way from Arizona to outside your house.
That's how good the joke was. No. It made the effort to come and hear it.
Right. Anyway, come on.
I'm in. I'm locked in.
This is honestly.
I'm locked in, baby.
I can't believe people tune in to watch this sometimes. Right. Anyway,
I can't either.
We've then got an engineer platoon.
Okay.
We've got 2 squads. We've got one. We've got a platoon commander, regular with a little dude.
Rifles.
Just rifles.
Very good.
We then have a 10-man squad.
Oh yeah. What is the name of this 10-man squad?
It's called Italian Engineer Squad.
What's the name of this squad?
It's infantry section, open brackets, engineers, close brackets, open brackets, Italian version 3 PDF, page 1, close brackets.
I think you'll find they are called Gustadori! We can do it better! There you go.
Right, I'm never bringing the Italians ever again.
No, if you don't bring them, I will buy my own Italian army just so I can inflict this on you in the future.
Anyway,
2 of them.
Double flamethrowers.
Double flamethrower.
Which I know is a bit cheesy. But it was operation. My whole Italian army adds up to.
Yeah, you've brought every last man, haven't you? You've conscripted every bugger in the on the boot.
Then we've got a 5-man squad with like machine gun team in it.
Just engineers.
Just engineers,
cool.
Yeah. And a truck.
Nice. Is it Fiat truck?
It is just a truck.
Cool.
That is a veteran truck.
Oh, for reserve purposes.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes, I forgot I'd make that veteran actually, to be honest.
Could that have solved some of your messing around in the army building phase?
I
can't change it now.
Yeah.
We've started recording.
Yeah, we're not going through this again.
I'll do all the silly voices again, Simon.
Right, so we've got a veteran truck with the engineers in.
Cool.
Then we have a let's do what do you want to do next? The armour platoon.
Yeah.
We have an auto blinder, AB41.
This thing.
Yes.
It's cool.
It is the nicest looking armoured car in the bolt action game.
Is it the second sexually attractive vehicle of bolt action?
No, it's a good looking armoured car.
Damn good looking.
Right, there we go. Anyway, and then we've upgraded it. It's an M15.
Oh my god! It's never been done!
So it
actually has never been done, from what you told me.
Well, I don't know. So
you're an M14 man normally.
Well, just whatever it was last time. But I've lost the vulnerable rule.
My god. It's been built well.
And it's got 4 machine guns.
Holy crap. That's actually... I'm not even being sarcastic now. I'm actually quite impressed.
So that's just regular. And then lastly, we have got the artillery platoon, which is just a howitzer with a gun shield and an inexperienced officer.
Because basically one dude had to get jumped up from the ranks, essentially.
Yes, hence the reason that he's just a normal guy. Playing automatically, and that is 1,249 points. You've beaten me by 1 point. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair,
how many brain cells?
1,100 of it is probably all in the 10-man Flamethrower squad.
To be fair. Everything regular, but that one chap who's inexperienced.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. Yeah, so...
Oh, and the truck.
And the truck, of course. But I guess it balances out.
Yeah.
Yours is also a 2nd edition army, which is doing its best to transition to 3rd edition.
Yes.
10 seconds on what would you do, or what are you planning to do, to make this slightly more comfortable in 3rd edition?
Make them German. No, I'm going to get another...
It's not a wrong answer.
I'm going to get another howitzer.
Yep.
I'm going to get another tank. Going to make it into the anti-tank one. So I've actually got medium anti-tank. Yeah, one of those bad boys. And then I just need a few more infantry, I think, just to give me a few options.
A few weapon options and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's it. To be honest, I might get some Parataducci.
Yes, they are cool.
Give me a bit of a veteran squad in there somewhere.
But it's just, you're not redesigning anything from the ground up. It's just tank here, artillery piece there, bish bash bosh, job done.
I literally, I think that is it, to be fair. And then,
I think that's the same for me, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just need to get myself an extra weapon team and an extra artillery piece, an extra box of infantry, and then bing bang boom, I'm happy.
I'm not going down the route of 5 tanks.
No.
Just looks ugly.
Unsightly.
Unsightly.
Yeah.
New.
No. All right. And on that note, and with many brain cells lost from Simon,
Yes.
we must go over to the field of battle after deployment. So here we are, the field of battle after deployment. The British have deployed in a equals pequals formation. I believe that was the historical name for it. On the left, we have got weapon teams. A machine gun covering a medium anti-tank gun. We've also got an officer there ready to give them some good leadership. In the centre left, slightly less to the left flank, we have got an infantry squad, all rifle, dug into this trench network. And we have got a light mortar, and we've got the anti-tank rifle team, and we've got another officer. Nothing really in the mid, so we're sort of going over to the sort of the middle right and the right flank now. Armoured core, both tanks not fully hidden behind this this hill, but hidden enough to get some soft cover. I am being a little ballsy with them because, Simon, your anti-tank is off the board at the moment.
Anti-tank's very generous.
You're somewhat inconveniencing to my vehicles is off the board right now. We'll go into reserve stuff in a moment, guys. And so I thought, you know what, be a bit ballsy. Start with the tanks in cover just in case I've miscalculated something, but ready to start popping off straight away. And we've got an infantry squad, and we've got Biggles, who's ready to call down his artillery bombardments. And then on this flank, we've got the indirect fire, and we've got another infantry squad and another officer. For the Italians, we have got L Sniper over here. And then we have got 2 units of Blackshirts, one bravely on top of the hill, hopefully they'll be the Fanatics, one bravely behind the hill, probably the Shirkers. Pardon?
Probably vice versa.
Probably vice versa, yeah. Ideally it would be that way round, but no in your luck. And then you've got Mr. Fezman to keep them in line. Engineers or regulars?
Engineers.
Engineers, that's the little 5-man squad with an LMG, taking cover in the ruins, in these tumble down ruins. And then we've got another squad of regulars here, anti-tank rifle, and the howitzer. These are the Blackshirts, yes. In reserve, you have got your mighty Baneblade of the Desert, the M15.
Yes.
It's not vulnerable, so I can actually be complimentary to it. And you've got the Auto Blinder.
Yeah.
Auto Blinder. And the truck with the Gustadori in.
The 8,500.2.
Nice. I have got in reserve a truck, a Bren, and 5 veterans in said Bren. I didn't actually want to put anything in reserve, but thought it'd be cool. That was it. That was the tactical thought behind it. Simon put some things in reserve. I thought, you know what, I'll put some things in reserve. And that was it. So there we go. The mission for today is super simple. It's kill points. We just want to kill stuff. We just want to have a chill one. So we're going to be killing stuff. The deployment is long table edges. And the deployment type is going to be prepared positions, which means you can start some stuff on the board and have up to half your stuff in reserve. Now, the reason that we have chosen this particular setup is A, it's easy to remember, but B, we wanted to have units starting on the board so that we could feel the Italian rules. Because Simon, your Italian rules are quite interesting. It's I can't run.
You can't run the first turn.
And you can start in ambush.
If I'm on the table.
Nice. And if you had first wave, you wouldn't be able to do that.
That's very true.
Which would have been sad.
Yes.
So we've gone for something that can really show off those Italian rules because it's a fun game, guys. We can pick. We have the power to pick. It's an authoritarian battle bunker today, not democratic. So there we go. So who's in ambush?
Sniper.
El Sniper.
More than likely Shirker Blackshirts.
Possible Blackshirter. Okay, I'll stop it now.
Engineers. Anti-tank rifle.
And the anti-tank rifle over on the other side. All right. I quite like it. It's going to be interesting not being able to run. It's going to be cool. So, is that everything? Oh, terrain. We must mention the terrain. So, everything is going to be soft. Yes, even this is going to be soft, except for the church, which is going to be hard. I've done that because I want to have... I've got quite a dense board today, as you can see. But we want it to be dense, but not oppressive. If we had lots of hardcover and then all of this terrain, I think things wouldn't really die. So we want things to die, but we also want things to have a chance with the soft cover save. In terms of specifically dense terrain, the hills will be dense today and the forest. So dense, 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 dense. Now, this is a very big hill. So Sam and I have agreed that the top bit, this top bit here, will be dense. The bottom bit will not be dense, but you will get soft cover for shooting over it. Little house rule there, just to make sure that we can actually bloody see each other and not be just looking down this little vision slit here. All right. So with all of that said, there's only one thing to do. Let's start pulling dice. Tray of Destiny is ready. Simon, insert the first dice. It is one of mine. I'm going to go for a big Billy Bollocks maneuver. And I'm going to fire my howitzer. And I'm going to fire at your dudes.
Okay.
Now I am going to go for a straight shot. So you will get cover from this. Okay. You will get soft cover. Do you want to change your ambush to a down? Or do you want to wear it? I will be hitting you on a 4. Because there's no long range anymore and I've not moved. It's a 2-inch template, so I will, if you go, we always say, you get 2 inches is like 2 guys plus 1. Does that make sense? So I'll hit 3 guys.
I'm going to wear it.
You're going to wear it. Okay. I have hit you, so I will hit 3 guys. I will be wounding you on 2s. So that will be 3, but you will get 3 arm saves. You are using the Romanian dice today. The power of Romania.
You told me I had to.
You did have to. We're using bolt action themed dice, and you have selfishly not gone and spent £200 on Italian dice.
2 seconds. So it's a dice roll to do first.
Do you do this now or after?
As soon as you shoot at them.
Okay, so non testati. Here we go. The normal. Hooray! And only 1 dies.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. They were the brave ones. And do I do an extra pin to you? I do not. So we'll grab you your pin marker and we're back in a second. Spotting the Italians cresting the hill, the 25-pounder has unleashed a high explosive shot and has managed to obliterate one of the Italians and put a duck on him. There we go. Duck pin markers for the win, boys. Okay, Simon, next dice. Pull out the bag.
I'm going to point out that these dice might be less than ideal for anyone who's colourblind.
Why? Because
they all seem to be yours at the moment. But,
did you put your dice in there?
I mean, there's not that much difference, is
there? Nah, they're fine. They're fine. That's why we describe which units are coming out. See, we're very inclusive here.
It's one of yours.
It's one of mine.
To be fair, I have got
a lot of dice
out the back.
Yeah, for ambush. Yeah.
3 less need to begin with.
I'm going to go for a... Are you on ambush with them? Okay, so I'm going to go for a fire order here with my medium machine gun, and I'm going to fire into your engineers there.
Okay.
Now, I will be hitting you on 4s, but you will be getting 5-up save.
Okay.
So I've got 6 dice because I'm an MMG. Okay. I hit you 1 time.
Right.
This is good. The old Vickers probably should have cleaned it before we brought it. 4-up, I believe.
Yes.
It's winking at me, Si. Nope, nothing but a pin. Grab yourself a pin marker, and then we'll get to the next dice. And away we go. It's another one of mine. Nice. I like how I said put them in the dice tray. And so you've successfully twatted them into the dice tray every time. And then they've now bounced out.
Got rid of the felt.
That's because the felt kept pulling up. I need to glue the felt down.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, what else you got to do?
What else have I got to do? Exactly. I am just really just being a knobhead. Right. So I want to see who's Testati and who's Pussio. So I'm going to fire a drop shot here into your guys over there. So non Testati. Oh, they're fanatics! Oh, they're good. Okay, so the last one has to be Shirkers, right? Like, that's mathematically, that's what happens, right? So, needing a 6 to hit. Way! Good job there, Fanatical! So,
I knew when they went fanatics, so he's going to roll his 6.
The lucky 6, baby! So, that'll be 3 hits. Yeah. For those of you that are wondering why we're not getting the templates out, just because for ease of our play, and also because we found this is like this kind of avoids a lot of arguments. If you can see that your opponent has obviously made an effort to spread out their blokes, then what we say here as a bit of a house rule is if you hit someone with a 1-inch template, you hit 2 guys because you could place, because the guys have got to be within an inch anyway to each other, so you just be like bang 2 guys. If it's a 2-inch template, you can hit 3 guys, and so on and so forth. And we've found that to be quite a nice little way of just speeding things up and avoiding template arguments. It is a bit of a house rule, but we found not only does it work for us, but also in practice when we've tried like squeezing an extra guy in, it's not actually worked. So let us know what you guys think about that. So hitting 3 guys with my 2-inch template with my light howitzer. I've wounded 2 of them. You will not get a cover save because it's an indirect fire shot. So that will be 2 dead. And I will get the extra pin on you as well, because it's a D2 pins now. Okay, that's they're fanatical, but they've taken a little bit of a beating. They're going to have to try and move, otherwise they could be getting hammered quite early on. Okay, let's see if we can get Italian dice. We've got Italian dice! Okay, where do you want to go?
Not much to really do for me, to be fair.
Fire the... Where's your spotter for your howitzer?
He's over here, so I'm just thinking, do I want to try and...
Lucky 6?
Yeah, but I don't get lucky 6s, you do. And making you move. If you move, do you lose your...
Rapid fire, yeah.
No, on the tank.
What do you mean?
So if I drop a mortar on your tank that's zoned in,
I don't lose my zoning in unless I move. Right. Then I lose my zoning in.
So if you move, you lose.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I don't lose it for you hitting me. I lose it for me moving.
Yeah, no, that would involve me hitting you, to be fair. Or do I want to try and?
So remember, your minimum range is quite high.
Yeah.
It's at least 24. It could be 36. We'd have to check. So bear that in mind for units that you're targeting.
Yes. I think I am going to drop a fire.
He's dropping a big Billy Bollocks fire order down on the howitzer here.
That's a lie.
Telling a lie. He's changed his mind.
I'm going to go down.
With the officer?
Yes. He's
going down with an officer. Okay. He's just passing his turn. Right, Simon, you've got to do something. You pulled another grey dice. It's an exciting battle report. Do something bloody exciting.
I'm going to go down.
Ah! Go down with something in reserve.
Oh, yeah. I'll go down with 1 in reserve.
Do you want to go down with 2 units in reserve, Simon?
No.
Just because you could have done. You can't bring them on this turn anyway.
That's fine. I'll leave him down. So
okay.
He's down.
So Simon is. I've done riveting, exciting things, and Simon's like, I'm going down.
You have riveting, exciting things you can do because you've got lots of long range stuff.
You've got an LMG. Shoot me.
Fuck, they can't.
They can see me. Easy peasy. Like straight away. This is obviously not in line of sight blocking, Simon.
Well, go on then. We'll have a shot.
Do a bloody fire, or you're on ambush. So.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm not shooting.
That's why you're not doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, you can't let me put everything in ambush, not move, then moan at me for not doing it.
I'll run at you. Don't worry. I'm preparing the ground, and then I'll start running at you.
Well, that's fine.
It's me. Shall we do that then?
Yes, go on then.
I am going to.
Then we'll have some funny games.
Yeah. I am going to advance with this unit here. Because I can't run. I'm not allowed.
Oh, I found that.
What have you found?
I bought some grey
Found-
saber. I forgot what I've done with it.
It's a bit of a tangent.
I'm looking for it.
Oh, man. You got the old tape measure?
I'll have a tape measure.
Cool. Do you want to measure me out 6 inches? Sadly, I can't eyeball that one. 6 inches. Thank you. So I'm going to be moving that way.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fire at your squad there. But you will get to ambush me first.
Right, okay.
Along the way. I would recommend you try and wait until I've finished my move to see if you can avoid me getting some cover.
Yes.
So we'll be back once I've moved my guys. So my British Tommies have moved out here, but it's not one ambush, it's double ambush, baby! So these guys over here are going to be ambushing me when I start my move, and these chaps over here are going to be ambushing me when I sort of part way through or finish my move. It won't make a huge difference. It just means that these guys might get a few more rifles in range. Likewise, although you're waiting to finish with both, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you're waiting to finish with both, so you can see you can get a few more rifles over here and here. Okay.
To do it all together.
Do one squad then the next, because I don't do this squad first, because otherwise I could maybe screw you up a little bit with line of sight.
Fair enough.
So first squad, there's one LMG in there, and there is
3 more.
3 more. So that will be 7 shots. You've got a pin on you, so you will be hitting on 5s. It's pretty good though. The power of Romania has served you well.
These dice, I swear, are just...
They're good.
I'm going to just put them in some...
Hey, if they're weighted, don't blame me. Major Warlord was answer. Force to wounds. 2 dice, and then 2 5-ups. Hey!
So every dice you've rolled so far has been a 6.
No.
Last 3 have.
Yeah. I actually have a theory, by the way, that the Warlord dice are a bit janky because the symbols, if you look, are really like heavily carved into the dice, and they're like really heavily painted. You find it like the Japanese ones as well. We noticed this on a Commando James bat rep when my Japanese dice just wouldn't stop rolling 6s. So I think if you want to win games, buy what action dice.
Yeah, but it doesn't work on my British Airborne dice.
That's true.
7 again, because one's a loader, so he doesn't get to shoot, does he?
Cool. Makes sense to me.
So these are P4s.
Yes. So the second squad firing at me, hitting 4s. I see 2. Will we get the third?
No.
No, sadly not. Force of wounds. DOS wound. 5-ups again. Ah! The power of the Brit Bongs! I really like the added cover saves into 3rd edition, Simon. What do you think? But on a serious note, that is 2 pins.
Yeah.
That is 2 pins. Nah, pins are important. Pins are important. So we know they've got 2 pins on them. They're going to fire back at your engineers. I will have moved and I will have a pin on me. So we predetermined that I had 5 guys could see past the forest. So that's 5 shots. I don't get any bonus shots because I only get that when I do a fire order, not an advance order. So I will hit you on 6s. 1. It didn't wound. So you get a pin and I get 2 pins. Great demonstration of the Italian ambush rules there. Absolutely lethal, absolutely harrowing. No, I was a little bit lucky there. And
bit lucky.
I was
Very
I was very lucky there. But you know, it is that is the way with bot action. You know, there's no re-rolls here or anything. You get what you get. It's a feature, not a bug. So let's do a few dice off camera, because I'm sure there'll be a bit of moving, a bit of shooting. And if anything super duper exciting happens, we'll come back to it. Otherwise, we're back with an end of turn summary. We come back at the end of turn 1. So what happened off camera is my Brit unit here advanced but couldn't see anything. I fired my Matilda 2 into a sniper and was able to get a couple of hits, but Simon got a couple of 2-up save because he went down because he's soft cover plus down plus infiltrator. I moved over to here. And there was a bunch of other moving and a little bit of shooting, but the big one, there's 2 biggies. So for Simon's perspective, if you know what the Italians did, they went down most of the game, to be fair.
For the rest of the game as well.
for the most of the turn, I should say. Although you did get a cheeky move out here, and then you LMG'd my squad over there. But the big thing was I did an advance order. Sorry, not a fire order, an advance order with my light mortar, and I got a lucky 6 on the anti-tank rifle. So, and then I got 2 wounds, and because it's an indirect fire shot, Simon couldn't take a cover save against it, so they died. So that was a surprise.
No, it wasn't.
And Simon is now seriously contemplating getting a salt bath to test my Warlord dice, because that's 2 6s.
2 6s on your 2 more indirect.
Yes.
Plus 4 6s out of 6.
4 5s and 6s on the saves.
So it's 3 of them were 6s.
3 of them were 6s.
Right.
One of them was a 5.
Yes.
Simon, I think we've got one more test for this. I've now got one last unit to fire, which is my medium mortar. Now I'm going to have to I don't know if I can. Oh, I can do an advance order on it. I can turn and fire it. That's okay. So I'll do that just to get the angle. What can
he actually see?
So I can see from him, and he is going to see into that squad there. So if I roll a 6 now, I'm going to swap dice. We're going to share. We're going to either share the remaining dice or share the Desert Rat dice. Okay. It's not a 6. It's not a 6, Simon. Oh, you were feeling it then, weren't you?
Well, yeah, no, but that'll just mean you're gonna hit next go on a.
Yeah, I'll get the 5 and 6 next time. If you would like to win all of your games, please use my affiliate link and buy these Desert Rat dice from Warlock Games now. We're rattling that tin cup, boys.
Who's that on?
That was on the engineer squad here. So let's go to turn 2. Dice in the bag. Maybe some reserves will turn up. Turn 2. And it is time to pull the first dice. Simon, you are Mr. Bagman. Reach into your magic sack and draw an Italian dice out first. Okay. I was thinking. The cogs are whirring. I think Simon's expecting me to pull the first 7 dice and obliterate him. But he's got a bit of hope. He's going for a fire order. So so last turn you fired here.
Yeah.
I've removed, so you're firing again. This will be a 5 to hit. I am gonna wear it. You can. It's a miss. Unless you wanna. Are we doing in the tray? I don't mind. We say it now. We start now. We continue with it.
It's normally the rule.
That's the rule. Carry on. That's fine.
But
You haven't been yeeting.
we haven't been doing it with the order dice, to be fair. So
Oh no, fuck the old dice, man. That doesn't matter. That's okay.
there we
No,
go.
that's fine. But we have now established live by the tray, die by the tray. We normally establish that before we start playing. We just, first time in months we forgot. Another Italian dice. Show it to the camera. Put it in the tray.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There we go. Another. We should do, I want to do bot action machete rules, where you pull the order dice and you roll it in the tray, and that's the order you have to do. I think that would be really, really crazy. I really need a fire order right now. Oh my god, I got a rally.
I am going to... So I'm going to advance these guys.
My god. Okay, 2 order dice, Simon. Or 2 leadership dice. You have a pin on you, but you have an officer. Fortunately, you do pass because you only have the 1 pin. So you just about pass, so you lose your pin marker. The duck, you lose your duck, and then you are moving. So where are you moving to? You're coming down the hill. They'll be coming down the hill when they come.
Round the mountain.
I know, but it's not a mountain. It's a hill.
Well, right, round the hill then. I mean, there's no need to change 2 words, is there?
2 whole words have been changed. It's unforgivable. Sacrilege. Actual sacrilege. And then are you going to Suka Black me?
Yes.
So I see an LMG and I think the same 5 again.
Yeah.
LMG, so 4 shots plus 3 because one guy's loading. Okay, so you will be hitting on 5 because you moved. Oh, he's only gone done it. He's got 3 hits. Forced a wound. He's got 2 wounds. Now, I have 5 up save. I only passed 1. I only passed 1 of them, Simon. I only passed 1 of them. It's not both of them. If I passed both of them, I think you would have punched me. But I only passed 1 of them. All right, there we go.
Shall we just presume that 2/3 your dice are probably going to be a 6?
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Why roll the dice?
There's not a lot of point rolling.
Why roll dice when we can presume them? Okay. So I'm gonna go for a. I think I'm going to go for a. I want to have a little think. What do I want to do? I'm going to go for a. Am I dialing in anything? I'm dialing in your engineers, aren't I? So I will return the favour, and I'm going to fire my more. I'll tell you what. In case you kill him, I'm going to fire this guy first, because then it's bombardment's in, and I will get a token, and we'll be back in a second. In a glance, Biggles consults his chart, and he realises that the best place to call in the artillery bombardment is right here. All right, next dice. Another one of mine. I'm then going to fire me thing, and I'm going to target your engineers. Now, do you want to go down, or do you want to wear it? It would halve the number of hits, taking me from 3 hits down to 2 hits.
No, because otherwise they're just going to sit there and get picked off, so I need to be able to shift them.
Be active with them. Okay. It's a 5 or 6. Guaranteed, some would say. But not today. It's turning, Simon, the look of surprise. The look of absolute surprise. I can see, every time I roll into a bad dice, I can see your shoulders tense up. In the tray, please, for that next dice, an Italian one. I know what it is, but it's just for the viewers' pleasure.
No, right, come on, let's...
We'll do a couple more dice, and then we might come back.
Let's do something interesting.
Yeah, let's get something interesting going on. Down.
Can't yet, right, actually, no, I can't do what I was going to do originally.
What were you thinking? Explain to the viewers.
No, I'm going to tip you off.
I am not playing with any great strategic plan here. And I promise you...
Your strategic plan is just roll 6.
I promise you, I won't counterplay. I'll do what I was planning on doing anyway.
Bring a tank on.
Okay, and how come?
How come?
Why would you? What's your thought process behind it?
I was going to bring it in here, but then I realised that you're just going to blat it with that.
Yes.
So, but if I move him there...
You could come on down the flank.
Yes. And
start getting yourself ready for a manoeuvre. Because you can see across this.
Yes.
So you could come down here, pivot.
Which you can't see.
But I can't see you.
There, you can't see me.
Exactly. And then you could fire across here and do some Dakar. So is your first dice going to be move this chap?
Yes.
And then next, later on...
Yes.
Do something else. That's fair enough. Fair enough. So you're setting it up. It's not. We're not playing Super Cutthroat at all today, dear viewers. So I'm not going to suddenly try and dive these guys out of line of sight or anything, because I wouldn't have known.
Oh, it's a 6. Oh, it's a 6.
It's a 3 actually.
Well, it's not with these dice, is it? Well, come on. Right, come on, give me these dice.
I haven't got them.
Where are they?
What are you doing?
Come on, where are these deserts?
Okay, oh, you want to try it out, right? Okay. See, it's shit, it's just you.
Right, you do it now.
See, it's just me.
Right, anyway, he's moving.
You can't even blame me now. You can blame me, but you have to blame yourself in equal measure.
Right, now
Another Italian
now we can
dice.
try and do it.
Okay, so you need 8.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I like the -1. Come on.
Here we go. I'm ready.
For the camera.
He's only gone and done it. They're coming in.
So it's
Many Daka shots.
8 inches, isn't it?
9.
9. And then free pivot.
1 free pivot, yes. I think you actually get... I think everyone gets 2 now.
Okay. Well,
But you don't need to, that's fine. Now, you can see me,
Yeah.
but I am going to go down.
That's
I
all
think
right.
that's a You're going for that. I will definitely go down then.
Yes.
So that will put me on a 3-up save.
Okay.
You will be hitting me on 5s because you have moved.
And MMG's 5 shots each, isn't it?
It is, but because you're on a vehicle, it's
4,
halved.
so 16.
It's halved. So how many machine guns do you have?
4.
So you'll have 12 shots. 4 times 3. 5 halved is 2.5. Rounded up is 3.
Oh, right, I thought it was just -1. Oh, that's a German rule, isn't it?
German rule is we get +1 shot, so we halve it and then we add the +1.
That's where I got
So we get 4 shots each.
That's where I got the 4 from.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
5.
still a lot of machine gun shots from one vehicle.
Tim was a coaxial, so I can't find my mighty.
Okay, show's willing. I can see 4 hits. Okay. That's statistical. It's very statistical. Okay. That's not statistical, Simon. That's slightly less than statistical. Good news is I don't really have anything that can target you. So there you go, because all my anti-tank stuff's over here. So nothing but a pin. But you'll get next time you hit on 4s. He's just ranging in. Just a bit of tracer fire. So should I go? Pardon?
Do it down.
Oh yes, thank you. Next dice. That was exciting. I might do something exciting now. Something mildly exciting, not too exciting. We're going to go for a fire order here. And I'm going to continue to machine gun your engineers. I'm just trying to pin the shit out of them. So, by the way, you do have selective memory. Because you go on about me rolling really well, and I got 1 out of 6 hits on an MMG last turn.
Yeah, I think you more than made up for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's called balancing out the dice, Simon.
No, balancing out would have been maybe 1, 6, not...
I got 2! That's it. So, I'm hitting you on 4s. A normal amount of hits. It's never been done. 2 of them are 6s, though, which I know every time you see that rat, you think I'm a rat bastard. And then 4s again. Just 1 wound. See, I just had it was just a little hot to start. But you're all right now. It's just a pin. I like the preemptive go to remove a casualty. Right, we're going to pull a few dice off camera, guys. We'll be back with anything exciting or at the end of turn summary. Gentlemen, we are back partway through the turn. So far, there's been a bit of exchange of fire. Simon's managed to machine gun down an extra guy from this squad by moving over with these Italians and bringing the LMG to bear. And also, these guys failed their order test. That's the main bits, isn't it? I don't think there's anything extra. The reason we've come back is... Oh, and I did try and kill the sniper. The reason we've come back is because we've got a non-testati test for you. My howitzer is going to do a direct fire shot. We can draw a line of sight to here. So, Simon, would you like to see what you are? Non-testati! Oh,
that's a pity.
Hey! Double fanatic, baby!
That's the first time I've ever done that without any shirkers.
First time ever.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled a 6!
Do we want to go down that route?
And now I will roll a 6. No. I missed, Simon. It's never happened. All right. Well, we thought that'd be a nice bit of excitement for you guys. We'll be back with the end of the turn. We come to you at the end of turn 2 and Lieutenant Loki has appeared. He wants to be fed, but he's also getting lots of scritches off Simon and he's very, very happy. Simon is the cat whisperer. Normally, Lieutenant Loki is a bit of a scaredy cat, but he always likes to get some strokes off Simon. There we go. he's really loving that. There we go. The love in the eyes. All right, so what happened over the course of turn 2? There was a little bit of back and forth, bit of firing as it were, but the main event is Tommy decided to advance upon the enemy, give them the 6 of the best trousers down, and we were able to kill the artillery observer that was near Loki's bum there, but he has died, unfortunately. Now, that did happen, but not before he had managed to call his own bombardment in. So my bombardment and your bombardment are now on the table. There was a bit of cheeky firepower going into the engineers here, but unfortunately no more hits, and I was able to rally all my pins off here. The Italians have gone for a rapid maneuver. You are going for the classic sweepy flank.
Well, it was more get out of your shooting, in all honesty.
Fair enough. But it's an accidental sweepy flank. And you've run a bunch of units over here. But what you did first is you actually drove your truck on, and then you got your Gustadori, and you got them into the building. And we checked the rules, and it specifically says you can disembark from a vehicle and then embark in a building. So that's very, very cool. In response, my men have backed off a little bit, firing their rifles as they go, and we were able to put a pin on the flamethrower boys. But I suspect if they pass their order check, I could be in deep trouble. I need to get a couple of early dice, I think, to try and pin them up. I think the heavy cover is going to protect them, but I got to try and at least pin them up. And the last thing to mention is the sniper. He did take a casualty, which he passed his order check, passed his morale check, but then when it came to doing his order check, he actually foobarred and he panicked and he almost ran off the board. So I almost got another dice there. Total dice at the end of turn 2 is 2 to the Brits and 0 to the Italians, but I think this is a 6-turn game and the Italians are starting to dominate on one flank. So it could start being pretty spicy, a spicy meatball, one might say. Only one thing I forgot to mention, none of my reserves came on and your auto blinder failed to come on as well.
It certainly did.
All right, so we're going to pick up some dice and we're going to be back with turn 3. Turn 3 is here. The middle point of the game, Simon.
Well, it's not.
It's one of the 2 middle points of the game. Turn 3, turn 4.
Turn 3 would be, yeah.
Almost the middle point of the game. And what we have to do...
I would say it's a third of the way through.
1/3 of the way through the game.
Yeah, I'm just being a dick because you keep rolling those 6.
Well, let's see if I...
No, actually, I'll rephrase. I'm just being a dick because I'm a dick. But
Yeah. I'm not a dick, but I am addicted to rolling 6s. So, bombardment time.
So...
Would you like to roll first?
No, you always get to go first, but what remind me again.
You want to roll a 4+.
Yes.
That's
okay.
Then we get the rule book out.
Okay.
So I will go first.
Right. You do that.
My bombardment is coming in.
Right.
So, would you like to roll your dice? Okay, so it's not coming in.
It's my Italian special.
Can you re-roll it? Oh my God, he's gonna do it! Italia! Let's go, baby! It's coming in! Yay! The rules do something! To be fair, you wouldn't have missed out. It would have just been slightly delayed. But yeah, it's great to see it does come in.
Well, I won't come in because I don't. A third of the way through seems like a really good time.
Yes, a third of the way through does seem like a good time.
Yeah, so that's
they're both coming in a third of the way through.
Okay, right.
So, what you do is you need to roll to see how large the explosion is.
Yes.
So my explosion is 10 inches. So I think realistically that's just going to hit. Is there 1, 2, 3 units there?
Yes, and a crater there.
Got a crater there. So on a 1 to 5, you take D3 pins. Yep. On a 6, you get hit by a heavy howitzer shell.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The first unit. Just D3 pins. Just D3. Just 3 pins, Simon.
Great.
The officer. It's just D3 pins, Simon. It's just D3.
I'm out of pins.
I got some more. It's 2 pins.
Right.
Do you have 2?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't have any more.
I've got some in my back pocket. Okay. You can have my ass pins.
I don't want your ass pins. Stink.
The last unit. It's just D3 pins, Simon. It's just D3. And it's just 2. There you go.
Right.
So, how big is your explosion?
Oh, said the actress.
Oh, matron. Not on the tray. 11 inches.
Aha!
That's pretty big.
It's about the same size as 1 inch bigger than yours.
Well, it's a few inches bigger than mine. So, 11 inches. Oh, it's right on in the pocket. I'm going to give it to you. Get the officer as well.
That's very nice of you.
Wow, it was on the edge and we're having a fun. If it's on the edge and it's a fun game, you always give it because if something happens, it's funny. And yes, so you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. 6. 6 units.
Right.
Okay, so who are you rolling for first? And how?
Start with the officer.
Okay, you're going to try and nuke the officer. Nuke him, Rico! It's just D3 pins. It's just 2 pins.
Right, should we just say not stop doing that now?
No, keep going. Next shell. More machine gun.
They've got to give you 1 6 somewhere out of all these.
There it is. So roll 3 dice for 3 wounds, 2 ups. Yay!
Italian rice, you get to re-roll it.
That brief moment, it still didn't kill him. That brief moment of hope snatched away. You do D3 pins to me though, and a pin. So I've got 2 wounds left.
Oh my good God!
There you go, and a pin. The anti-tank gun. He's done it again. 2. Okay, let's see if he can do it again. You get that one. That's cool. So anti-tank gun is down. I really should have forced you to take that reroll that you did, but I'm taking the piss because that would have saved one of my guys. Dice at the bag. The infantry squad. He's done it again. I don't want to see a single complaint about 6s again because I'm enjoying the 6s. Turns out it was the Romanian dice that were broken all along. So 5 hits.
These have been broken historically, to be fair. 2s.
Yeah. That's going to be 5 dead guys. And would you like to see how many pins you do to me? D3. Just the 1. I will need to take a leadership test.
Oh, be a 6. I don't think it's a 6.
It's still enough because I've got a pin. I don't think I'm near an officer, so they are dead.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm just regular.
Okay, right.
Oh, should I gauge silent mode? Fucking bullshit!
It is bullshit. That's Volville.
Next one.
This is that was bullshit. That's bullshit.
Next one.
Come on.
Can you do it fourth 6 in a row? No. D3 pins. 3 pins at least.
Jesus, wet.
And then the last officer. No. D3 pins.
2.
So
I completely agree with you. That was fucking bullshit.
Nah.
That was bullshit.
Nah.
That was a bullshit. I feel like I've now been adopted into your family.
You've joined the cult.
I am now a Vax.
There we go.
Oh dear. Right, okay.
So I come charging over the hill. Your guy calls his bombardment in. He dies. And in sweet revenge, he manages to nuke 2 of my units. So I was looking really strong on this fight. Maybe you don't run all the way over here. Start pushing back this way, I'd say.
So we're now 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. That's the power of the artillery bombardment.
That is ridiculous.
There we go.
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm going to apologise because that was just
man.
disgustingly nasty.
It's just, you know what it is? It's highly ironic considering how salty you were about 6s earlier in the game.
I'm salty about this because I feel like that's my once every 6 months.
That's your once per edition burst of luck. Like that's what it is, right there.
It's an Adepticon, but there you go.
That's true.
I don't know where that's come from. I apologise.
Nah, man, I am loving it. As your opponent, I think that's awesome. I'm going to get loads of smoke out. We're going to make that a fiery inferno. It's going to look great. So we'll be back once I have cried in the corner and I've mentally recovered for start pulling dice from the bag. Explosions building up the hill where all the men died. The forest that's been immolated. Let's see who gets the first dice in turn 3. Whoa, I really want it. I really want it. Get it in the tray, Simon. Don't do this to me. No! Oh, I think the Cusatoria are going to bum me. Are they going for it? Okay, well, you have an order test. So, Simon, if you could roll 2 of those famous 6s of yours. By the power of Romania. Here we go. Double 6. Through bar.
This is going to be the most Simon thing ever.
Through bar. Here we go. I'm feeling it. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, they failed the pin. Gustatori! Someone else could do it better than us!
I was going to do something.
To be fair, you're on a 2-up save.
Yeah.
There is going to be future opportunities now. But I could feel that coming in my bones,
I knew I was going to do it a different way, but then you'd have pulled out.
Yeah, I would have pulled back and then you wouldn't. You had to go first with them. They just sort of, you know what it is? Italians, you know, it's a Catholic church. What's happened is they've just started venerating and, you know, praying to the saints and to the Pope and all that kind of stuff. It's me! Okay, I need to boo-boo before you range it on me. So I'm going to go.
I had 3 different options. If I would have gone first in 3 different ways, then that was.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It had to be that one first. It literally had to be. Yeah, you don't go for that. A, for epicness, but B, if I fall back like 1 or 2 more inches, you don't flamethrower me. So you had to go. You haven't done anything wrong there. You literally had to go there. It's just classic bolt action where you get a perfect start to the turn and then it flips on a it flip flops. That's why actually it's so swingy. It's why we like games like this. If this was 40k, not to shit on 40k, but just to inevitably draw a comparison, you'd CP reroll that, you'd pass it, and the funny thing wouldn't have happened. So there you go. See, you would have got it off.
Yes.
See, so yes.
We don't know. There's your Italian special rule.
That
you do get to be blessed by the Catholic saints.
Yes.
When you're in a church.
It's called the Admiral's Blessing.
Oh.
I'm going to go for an advance. I'm going to lose this dice. And I am going to essentially advance. I'm not going to go into the forest. I'm just going to sort of advance 3 guys there, 4 guys there, and then sort of have the rest sort of tuck in behind the forest. So I might be able to get a smidge. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to guarantee it. So I'll definitely get cover, but I'll be able to see, let's say, with 4 guys, to be fair. Just to be really fair about it. Not trying to be too jammy. If it feels jammy, we're not doing it today. So, this is not me playing, by the way. Skinwalker Mordian's in control today. So, 4 shots into here. I've got a hit. And I didn't get a wound, but it's another pin.
Yes.
You're getting close. You're on 7. I might be able to pin you out if I get lucky. I could do with another dice if you don't mind. 1 more sand dice, please. Okay, I think it might be... really need to hit you this now. I'm trying to think. I don't want you to just get a rally and undo everything. What I think I need to do is go for an indirect fire shot.
Yes.
I think it's my best bet. So I think we're going to go with the Matilda. We're going to go for a fire. And we're just going to see if we can roll a 4+. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. I tell you...
why are you doing indirect with it?
Because I'm dialing in anyway.
Oh, yeah, don't get cover. Yeah. So I was thinking you'd be hitting on a 3, but I'm not a vehicle.
No. I've got the hit. Now, I'm going to see just if I roll a 4 up again. And if I do, that'll put 2 pins on you and you'll be pinned out.
Fair enough.
Just to save a bit of time. No. So you're on 8 pins. It's not dead yet. They're not fanatic ones, are they? Oh, yeah. You need some ass pins. There you go. And then, so I would hit 3 of you with a 2-inch template. So I will kill 2 of you. I might get you anyway. Is that not quite 50%?
No.
No. Okay. Still going. All right, Simon, I need 1 more dice here, please. Just 1 more dice. Come on. What is it? Okay. Here we go. I'm going to go for a fire order over here. Now I have to pass an order check. I have to get a 10 or less.
Are they veteran?
No, but there is an officer nearby. I've done it.
Yes.
I need to get 1 4-up on 6 dice.
I've presumptively got the dice out.
There we go. We don't even need to roll the wounds. So what's happened there, guys, is I have managed to get 9 pins on the engineer squad, on the Gustadori, and that is equal to their leadership. So as a result, they have become what we call pinned out. So they are broken, and they will flee off the board. Now, what's interesting is if they were fanatics, obviously you can't get them as fanatics, but if they were one of these squads that has gone fanatical, I can't pin you out. So that, people say fanatics is not as powerful, but I think it's really good because you hit a lot more often now. So it's easy to start those pins up. So that was pretty good. I'm going to lose my pin past my order check. This is a violent turn. This is a violent turn. So have you pulled an Italian dice? Excellent. So where are you going to go?
I am going to fire.
You going to try and mort the machine gun the shit out of me?
Yes.
I'll go down, please. Just in a vain effort to try and
It's 12,
survive. It's 12 dice. I'll just grab a dice out of the bag.
I'm hitting on 4s now.
There you go. You are hitting on 4s. You are wounding on 4s. It looks okay. There's a cluster of misses, but I think you've done all right.
No, bang on average.
Bang on average, 6 hits. 4s to wounds. A little above average. So 4 3-ups for me. I'm gone. No rerolls. So bang, bang. Neck and neck side. Dice for dice. Neck and neck.
You took your dice out.
I've taken my dice already. I will hand it over to you, sir, so you can put it on the flank, as it were. Another dead unit. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more here. Is it a sand dice?
Tis you.
Tis I. I'm going to go for... I'm going to try keep this momentum going. I'm going to go for a fire order. Am I within 36 there? There's a real chance I'm not within 36 there, you know. Because I will be... It's a 48-inch wide board. I think I need to go for an advanced order. So, would you like to measure, just for my own curiosity, if I was within 36 of that machine gun? I don't think I was.
To who?
To your sniper.
Oh, I think, yeah. No.
No, I wasn't quite in, so I eyeballed that one perfectly. So, I'm just going to basically drive up to here to get within range.
I'm going to go down.
Okay, you can go down. That will give you a 3-up save.
Yes.
You don't get the +1 anymore because you moved. Hitting on, so I'm going after that sniper over there, guys. Hitting on 5s. I've got a hit.
Oh.
Wounding on a 4. I haven't got the wound, but he's nastily pinned now. That's not needed. That was a spare dice. Okay, we will be back. That was a very exciting start to turn 3. Let's do a few dice off camera and either be back with some more excitement or with the end of the turn. Turn 3 is complete. For the Italians, everyone's decided that they want to secure the church. Now, Simon and I had a little bit of a chinwag off camera, and we decided that this church is pretty big. So we're going to break it down into 2 sections as per the rulebook suggestion. We're going to have one part of the tower be the bell tower, and we're going to have one part of the tower be the main body. And the reason we've done that is because Simon wants to get 2 units in the building, and it's a big church. It should definitely be able to fit 2 units in, and that's how the rules suggest to do it. So there we go. Speaking of said church, I've decided to try and do my best to turn Simon's sanctuary into a pit of death. And so I've fallen back a little bit here, advancing firing rifles, so I can't get gustadoried. And I've also begun... I brought my spotter over here, and I have begun to dial in my mortar onto the church tower as well. Hopefully, because mortar's only got a minimum 12-inch range, so hopefully that'll be pretty good. I bombed my Brand carrier onto the board, so the guys inside there won't be able to get out this turn. Rallied a few pins off here and there, and I advanced my recce truck over here. I tried to go after the officer, that's where the 2 pins are, but so I wasn't quite in range, and then Simon has run him over there. And that was really the rest of turn 3. So we are now entering... That's the midpoint of the game.
Yeah, we are midpoint.
That's the halfway point. So we're about to go into the second third.
No, second half.
Second half?
Christ alive.
But also second third, right?
No, second. Well, yeah, second.
It's both.
We're already in the second third.
Well, we're about to go to the second half and continue the second third.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, it's not that complicated.
It is for me.
Jesus.
I was bottom set maths. You're not allowed to take the mick out of me.
You were bottom set maths?
Yeah.
Weren't you an engineer?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ironic, isn't it?
When you see people going, oh, these exams have got a lot easier, normally go, you miserable old gets. Now I've met you and it's like, well, yeah, I can well understand.
To be fair, a little bit of Mordian glory lore here. I was put in bottom set. Bottom set in my school was old school, by the way. They gave the most horrible teacher to bottom set, but he was a really good teacher. And after 2 years of having the emotional stuffing knocked out of me, I went from getting 13% on the math exam, which sorted me out into bottom set, to ended up getting a B.
Wow. So,
which is like, there was B, A, and A.
You went to a posh school, didn't you?
I did not go to posh school. My school was free. So, I just had a good teacher for maths, that was it.
Obviously, weren't there for halves and thirds and...
No, I couldn't do any of it now. I couldn't do any of it now.
Yeah. What is a half? I don't know.
I don't know what a half is. I mean, no one really knows what a half is.
Okay. They generally do, right?
We're going to turn 4, Simon. Whatever fraction of the game that is, we're going to turn 4.
That half is about the amount of 6s you roll.
I put it in terms of 6s, and I get it now. Okay.
So actually, that's probably 2/3 is 6s.
Okay.
And then a half is, I don't know.
Half is what is the number of ones you roll for your dice.
So if I need to roll 2 ups, then I'm going to, half of those are not going to be 2 ups.
Right, okay.
And 2/3 is the amount of 6s you will roll at any given time.
Understood. It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense. Now, if you said that and then swore at me a lot, I'd be back in secondary school. All right, so let's go to turn second half. We come here in turn midway through the second third of the game.
That is correct.
I'm getting it.
Halfway through the second third.
I'm getting it. There we go. Halfway through the... Right, turn 4. We're stopping this joke now. It's definitely done to death. I'd like the first dice, please, Simon.
So would I.
Okay. So, it is...
I don't know.
A grey. All right, Simon, where are you going?
I'm going to try and kill your fucking officer.
You're going to try and kill my effing officer.
Because otherwise he's just going to...
You'll try.
Oh.
So what are you going to do? You're going to advance?
I think I need to. I'm not within 12, 24 there, am I? So.
Going for an advance.
Ooh.
I'll be on heavy cover because of my vehicle.
That's a 4 up.
And then I might go down.
Then you go down, you can't call in your...
Not this turn. Or I might get it in the third.
Third, that's correct, yes. Again, the first half of the third, right.
The first half of the third.
Honestly, this is like... These are teaching my cats what half their food is. They're probably more like...
We've got to stop it. People are going to be getting really angry with us.
Could be a whole new channel.
Could be a whole new channel.
Mordian teaches people...
Fraction Glory.
Fractions, yeah.
Fraction Glory.
Actually, right, what we'll do, I'll go on. There must be some YouTubers that pitch basic maths for 6-year-olds and stuff there. We can
5-year-olds, come on.
See if we can get your sponsorship deal with them.
I reckon, yeah.
I know you like collabing with other YouTubers.
Yeah, I do.
Is get you. They're probably
collab.
They're probably doing
collab
it with cartoon cows and farmers.
Mate, that's exactly how I need it. That's how I need it. Okay.
Right, so you go down. You're going to be on a 2-up save, aren't you?
I am.
Right, fair enough. That's fine. Still need to try and dig you out.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I will go down if you're going to do an advance and shoot.
Okay.
I've just got to hope that Simon Luck.
Just going to be 14 shots.
It's going to be, yes. Wait, 10 guys in the squad or 11?
13 shots.
13 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 shots.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. Wounding on 4s.
I need another dice.
In your pouch?
Oh, over here.
Okay, there we go.
I had 12 from this guy, so that's
right, fair enough. Right. Thank you for dropping and losing my limited edition Romanian dice.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Look what I found.
You found the German order dice?
Yeah.
We lost one of those off camera. It's back, baby! Thank you, I'll keep an eye on that. It's an ass dice now.
Great, well you can shove it up it. 5s.
5s to go, baby. Reasonable. 3.
About average, I think. Yeah.
4's okay. Yeah, 3, 4. 3. Okay, so a little below average. You could have done with one more of those. 4s to wound, please. 1. So, nothing but a 2 up, baby.
That's fine.
Dice up the bag, please, for me.
I've
You've limited my efforts this turn, I suppose. I'll get you next time. Okay, next dice. It is Tray of Power. A mighty one of mine. Okay, so I'm going to try and dial in my mortar.
Okay, you do that. See if I care.
Yes.
Right.
No. That was quick. Cha. There we go. Fire. He's getting bolshy now. He's done a bombardment. He's killed a few units.
Listen.
He's getting... Oh, see if I care.
At least I've had some bit of the game that's been enjoyable.
This is true. This is true, mate.
There you go. Have another go.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh. I think it's time for boldness.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for a advance.
Yeah.
And I'm going because your auto blender's not on yet, is it?
No.
It's okay then. So I'm going to go for advance. I'm going to go for a pivot. I'm going to go into the dense cover, and then I'm going to fire.
Yes.
Now I am going to fire.
Yes.
Advance even.
Yes.
I'm going to now. Do I go for the Gustadori? You'll get a cover save against this because of being in the building, unless I do a drop shot. So I'm going to actually go for the. But I'm going to go for the Gustadori. Yeah, because I can. You're going to go down or wear it? I'm hitting on a 5.
I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
I'll let you get a hit on this because it's obvious, but there you go.
There you go.
Is it a 6 or a 5?
It's a 6.
Of course it was.
So, I'm going to double check. We have consulted the rulebook, and a 2-inch template does D6 hits to units inside a building. Let's see what we get. It's another 6. It's another 6. Okay.
Dice are bent.
But for both of us, Mr. Powers. So, 2's to wound. I dropped 2. I did my best to help you out. You are on cover, so you'll get a 4-up save. But you do lose 3 of them. And I will do I do an extra pin to you? No. So 1 pin and 3 casualties from that squad. I think you're fine, aren't you, in terms of morale checks? So down to 7.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, next dice at the back, please, Monsieur Simon. It is a for sake of us trying to be consistent, a Italian dice.
So you fired everything at that you can fire at?
No.
No, what else?
I can fire this.
Yeah.
I can't fire this, and I could fire this. So I've got 2 more units I could fire at you. I do love that image of just the Matilda just yeeting an HE right into the church. That's cool, man.
I'm going to try and move these guys.
The Gustatori.
Yeah.
Okay, so leadership minus...
3, but they are within 6 of him.
Okay, so minus 1 in total.
So 8.
8. Whoa, they've done it. Okay, so are they getting... Are they getting out the front or the back? Are they hiding?
Yes.
We've driven them back.
Oh, shoot.
We've driven them back. So 1 pin off, and your men are going to pop out the back of that building. All right. Well, we'll let you do that, and we're back in a second. With smoke billowing out of the church windows, The Kusatori are forced to disembark, choking and spluttering, but they have managed to get to safety. All right, what is the next unit?
It's a pin for your officer.
Ah, yes, thank you. There we go. Next unit, Simon, into the Tray of Destiny. 'Tis one of mine. All right. I'm going to go for a fire order. Finally. And I'm going to fire against your blokies here. You will get heavy cover because you're well behind. A lot of them are behind the church.
Yep.
But I will get a total of 13 shots on you.
Okay.
Which is pretty tasty. So 5, 10, 13. See, no fraction, so I can do that maths.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on...
A lot worse than it was.
It was all those symbols. No wounds! There you go.
That was shocking.
I hit good. I don't wound good, sir.
You didn't hit that well. That was
I didn't hit that well, apparently.
That was very unlucky to be.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Have another go though, just out of my.
Ah, thank you.
Goodness of my heart.
Okay, go on then. Fire. I'm actually going to fire at the squad over there.
Okay.
I was trying to hide and run away and stuff. I'm going to do it over range sights. So
that's the officer. So you can't see the squad. You can see the officer.
Oh, okay. That's even better, to be honest. So I'll go for the officer hitting on a 4. No.
Ooh. Okay.
The officer has 2 pins with him, by the way.
Yeah. That's what they are.
So what are the other 2 pins for? For the squad?
They're all on 2 pins, basically.
Everyone's on 2 pins. Cool, that's fine.
It's a big...
So a lot of pins.
Big.
The double pin pie.
Yeah.
The double... What are yours? Where are you going?
Right, go on, let's have a bit of a giggle.
Oh my god, a giggle. We don't like the sound of that.
Oh, I can't get where I want to get to.
Well, you can't pre-measure.
Yeah, well, I've got to go now.
Oh,
well, you live and learn.
There you go. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? What are you aiming for?
Well, I was going to go for... But I was going to double machine gun.
The machine gun itself. I'll go down. Try and preserve the... Because you'll be hitting on 5s, and then I'll get a 3-up save. Yep. So 12 shots. And when you've got a second, get me a dice out of the bag. But do your shooting first.
Okay. I need another dice.
Have you lost it again?
I've lost it. It'll be around somewhere.
There it is. Nice.
5s.
Needing 5s. It looks decent. It's showing willing, sir.
Okay. 4s.
4s indeed. My God, it's showing a lot of willing. 5 hits, 5 wounds, 5 3-ups. You got them. You might as well keep that dice rather than giving it to me because I am now dead. Have you taken the lead? Or equalised? Oh, you've taken the lead.
Am I? Yeah.
He's taken the bloody lead. It's never been done. Was this your dice for here? Yes. My God, it's never been done.
I've given you dice, haven't I?
No.
Yes, I have. I put it over there. Sorry, I was looking around to get you another dice.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
What am I doing now?
No, thank you. I'll keep the rest of them in the bag if that's all right.
There you go.
If that's okay, if that's all the same to you. Tis ye. Tis ye. He's thinking.
I am going to...
A moment of calm falls over the second third of the battle.
Snap 2, these 2.
Okay.
So, the squad.
Yes. Will they pass? No.
2 plus the officer.
You are not veteran.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. So they're going down.
And then the officer. He has gone down as well. Yes! I mean, that's okay. They're a bit safer, I suppose. Not ideal.
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
There you go, have a go.
I don't know what to do, man. I'm a little vexed. You're in that forest now, so I got to be careful with moving out from here yet. But I feel like I might try and shoot your officer in the face. He's only on a 5-up save out in the open. And I feel like my best bet for doing that would be this squad right here. So we're going to go for... If I stay still, I can see with 3 guys and get 2 extra shots. So that will hit me. That will give me 5 shots. If I move, I'll get 6 shots per hit on 5. So I'm going to stay still and go for fire order. Because I reckon it's these 3 can see and these 3 can't. See if I pass my order test.
My auto,
I do pass my order test, so lose my pin. 5 shots hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 4s. It's 2 wounds, Simon. Now you need to make double 5 up here, mate. Nope, bang bang. I've equalised again. Blow for blow, Simon. Blow for bloody blow. It's neck and neck. This is the closest game we've had, you know. It's really close. Okay, shall we do one more dice and then do the rest off camera? 2 dice at the walrus. Okay. Mortar's fired. They've fired. They've fired. Ooh. It's a little tricky. I think I am going to go on ambush with this guy in case he tried to bring the auto blinder in somewhere. All right, we might be back with the with that ambush if something exciting happens. But we'll be back in a moment. We'll do the rest of the turn off camera and we'll see where we end up. Turn 4, the second third of the game has been concluded. There was a little bit of firing back and forth, but the big one is the auto blinder came in here for a big run order. Simon trying to put some pressure on me. With my recce truck over here, I've kind of badly brought it on. I was going after the officer, but he ended up dying anyway. I can't remember if we caught that on camera, but I just yeeted a high explosive shot into him and managed to get him. So his job's kind of done now, so he's just going to hide and try and preserve his dice. I did have this on ambush and this on ambush, but the auto blinder didn't come in a position where that would have mattered. As for the Italians, I think there was a few down orders and a few. The artillery went on ambush, but that was about it, really, wasn't it? It was a bit of a quiet end to the turn. The only thing that might spice it up a bit is I'm going to trigger my ambush. I'm going to try to anyway. I am going to, at the end of the turn, roll a dice. On a 4+, I'll be able to fire off my ambush. I do. So I'm going to fire into your truck. So you will have heavy cover against this, but I need a 4 to hit. No. Big fat no.
I'm going to trigger my ambush.
Cool. On a 4 up. Yep. And then a 4 up. Yep. And then it's a 3-inch template, so you'll get 4 guys.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Nope. So that's 4. So, did you win the night?
62 quid.
Nice. Nice. I haven't got a bill night for 62 quid off eBay.
Magnetised as well.
You can definitely see me past the hill. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, go on then, I'll give it to you.
Definitely.
Go on then.
You're
telling me the decorative smoke doesn't count?
Yes.
So I'll need some 5 ups because it was a direct fire shot, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, 5 ups for me, please. Got 2 of them. You're going after tough squad. Tough squad is tough. What do you expect? Would you like to do D3 pins to me? What did you get?
Well, I can't see.
You got a big 3! 3 ass pins. Nice.
That's a bargain, that.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 3 casualties and then you won't be able to see me again. Hopefully. There we go, because you could just see those front 2, couldn't you? Yeah. All right. There we go. I'll have to have a turn of chilling out, I think. So, we will get the dice in the bag and we will go into turn 5, or in this battle report, the third. Turn number 5. Simon, I present to you the Tray of Destiny. Whose destiny is it, though?
It's maroon dice.
It's maroon dice, aka it's a grey dice. Okay, Si, you magnificent bastard, where are you going to go?
Well, I've got a couple of options here.
Okay.
Good part of me thinking
Finish them off.
Finish them off.
I removed the ones you could see, so you can't.
Yeah, but I mean from.
No, yes, you could absolutely go for the close-in blitz, as it were. Go for the fire order, just welly me. I reckon going past the corner of the forest, you might be able to get most of it. You might be able to see me with all of them.
I can't see all of you.
Ooh.
Right, so I've got to do order test. 6 inches, so 11?
10.
10, is it?
8 plus 2.
That's very true.
I can do addition,
Yeah.
just can't do fractions.
Oh, please don't fuck this up now.
Come on, boys, you know what to do. Hey, that's fine.
Right.
I'll go down.
Okay, so it is the squad of 10, so that'll be 9 plus 4 is 13.
That's mathematics. The theme of today's battle report.
Hitting you on
4s, followed by 4s, followed by 3s for me.
4s then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's done assignment.
completely whiffed. The key points.
It certainly is a key point, to be fair. Is the classic turn 5 switcheroo going to happen? Reroll one of those. It is a wound. Can I get a 3-up save? I can. Nothing but a pin. This church is gust. 1 minute. It's not. Oh my God, Simon, we've been wrong all along. It's not a church. It's not a Catholic church. It is an ancient, cursed temple. Emotep, Emotep, Emotep. Someone's going to be like, Mordian, why do you have a canoptic jar? The less you know, the better.
There you go, have a turn.
Oh, go on then, I'll be a darling.
I can't believe that.
I'm going to go for fire. Because you might come around the corner and do things. I know you wouldn't be able to come out. You'd have to get into the Church of Death. So no, I'm not going to go for fire there. Because I don't think you can get me now. Oh, sniper. No, sniper can't shoot through your own guys. Okay, croaky. Right, I need to do something meaningful. Meaningful. Think meaningful things. I'm going to... Oh, man. I'm really excited now. I don't really know what to do with myself. I'm going to fire this, because it can't really see anything else, at your guys on the hill, because there's a guy on the hill, would you say? Reasonable?
Yes.
Are you sure?
He wasn't meant to be, but he is, so that's fair enough.
Did he get knocked onto the hill?
I don't know, but...
Should we tell you what, on a 1 to 3?
No, it's fine, he's there.
Are you absolutely certain?
Yeah, no, I genuinely...
There's a sword behind you, you can fall on it if you wish.
I genuinely can't remember, so it's only fair.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Fair enough. You are an officer and a gentleman. So, I need a 4 to hit. I missed. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, it might well have just been my sloppy placement, so...
Fair. Le Grey. Is the auto blender gonna auto blender?
The problem is, if I come up there...
I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you.
Yeah. Well, the problem
It's a bit of a Mexican standoff.
Yeah, that's
what I was thinking. Cogs are whirring.
So I can only pin that, can't I? Or do I get it for side armour?
Side armour, but probably long range, so it would best you'd have a glance.
Right.
So what are you thinking? Now's the time for boldness.
Now's the time not to do anything over there, I think. If I'm honest.
If you're honest, I want to just go down with everything.
I don't...
The classic Simon, use Harden. Simon, use Harden. Defensive curl. Defensive curl. You know, you can go Harden. You can go defensive curl.
I think the problem with that's really...
That would have been a great way to get the initiative, and then it all went wrong.
Yeah. So I'm going to not give you a dice.
Preserve 10 points.
Yes.
That's good, because I was going to shoot him.
You what, sorry?
I was going to shoot him.
He's not got a target. He's not going to get a target. There's absolutely And I appreciate we're playing a fun and exciting game, but there's no point giving it.
No, he's just a coward. He just failed and then ran away, and yes.
So he's there.
He bought his sniper certificate.
He was there.
It's fine. I can't see him, and I can't target him with anything, so you're fine. Whether he ends up an inch to the left or an inch to the right, he's not getting got. Another Italian dice has been pulled from the bag. I'm not an ambush. I'm not an ambush, so you can do that.
Again, not much fun. Not very cinematic, but I tried cinematic and it failed miserably. So
I'm de-evolving. I'm regressing. One of mine, eh? Okay. Well, I'm going to go for a run, and I'm going to basically run round to here. Okay? Next dice. In case I didn't get that on camera. One of yours. Oh, I need a down, by the way, because I went down here. Thank you.
So, if you shoot that my auto blinder with you're going to be hitting it on a
5. If I move,
yeah.
If you...
No, you're +1 to hit, aren't you, because you're a vehicle?
I only get +1 on a fire order. So if I move and shoot, I hit you on a 5.
But you'll be hitting me on 3 if you don't move.
But I hit you on 3 if I don't move.
Right.
But I can't see over this, remember?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that one there.
He's only got a light howitzer, so he would hit you on a 4.
Right, and he will pen me on a...
On your side armour, possibly long range.
My auto blinder's AV. It's only 7.
It's only 7.
Yeah.
So side armor but long range would be a glance on a 5, pen on a 6. Front armor would be glance on a 6. But you would take D2 pins either way. Also the anti-tank rifle.
Yeah.
He only hits on a 5, buddy. That's all I need with these desert rat dice.
Very true, to be fair. The smart play is to put him on ambush.
It's not a bad call, actually. Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Clever. Clever clogs. 'Tis I. Ah, dearie me. Do I have any smart plays, Simon? I don't know. I don't feel like I've got many smart plays. I feel like a lot of stuff is hiding from me now, and I'm terribly vexed. I am going to try and fire my geezer here.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does it. Yes. So I lose my pin, and I'll only get one chance to call it in.
Yeah.
I only get one turn to call it in. Let me get my token. Got it just here. And, well, I'm going to call it in, I think, oh, pardon me, right there. I can see it. It's going to get 4 up Simon. It's going to hit everything. Lots of 6s.
You can well imagine.
That's good.
That'll only be what I deserve for doing it to you.
Trade Destiny in the mid. Cool. So, are these fanatics, by the way? Are these regulars?
They're regulars.
They can be messed up, basically. Okay. So, I think I'm going to go 90-degree pivot, 90-degree pivot, 9 inches. I don't think I see the auto blinder that way. Custodori are back here. If I get too close, though, they could jump in the building. You can't jump in the building and shoot me in the same turn. So as long as I eyeball that, I'm staying 6 inches away from the building. But I think the angle I'd need would be fierce. Be very. I think the only way I could get the angle. It's a toughie. It's a bloody toughie. So I think what I'm going to do. Your auto blinder's not coming at me this turn. This is now known. So what I'm going to do is fire this tank. Drop direct fire shot into your officer. You'll get soft cover.
Okay.
Nope. Don't get it. Where's all these blue 6s that I'm famous for gone?
Well, I don't know what's gone on.
It's all gone wrong. Next dice, please, Simon.
bits of business at once.
That's okay. It is ye. It is ye.
Right, so if I advance over there, I cannot run, can I?
You cannot run. You can only go 9 inches. Trying to go for the. It'll just wreck it away.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm thinking. Oh.
What are you thinking?
So, I've got 2 options.
Okay.
I can go for the win at the next turn.
Okay.
But that's going to involve
luck, and you have to get 2 units.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's going to expose to your 2 tanks, an auto blinder, and which I'm not confident about.
So I feel like you've talked yourself out of option 1. What's going to happen with option 2? Down, 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 down. Do you go for the gold or go for the draw?
So I
go for glory or go for a stalemate.
Am I 18 inches to there?
So you can't run over it anyway. So you're thinking of going 9 and then 9 again next turn?
Yeah.
To try and get him?
Yes.
Could be.
That's only 1. And then the auto blinder to try and take another. That's
the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay.
That was a plan all along, but that's whiffed. And that's what's giving me pause for thought, in all fairness.
I think go for glory, man. Who cares? It's a game.
I know, but it's against you.
And then what the draw will be. That's okay. You got to draw the victory.
Yeah, but it could
be ever sweeter.
It could be a loss.
Heady heights, terrible lows, man. Heady heights, terrible lows. It's only a game. It's been great up until this point, and you know you could have got the draw. So why didn't you try for the win? You've got the draw. You've got the emotional draw in the bank. Think about it that way. You know what? Yeah, you got the emotional draw in the bank.
Oh.
I think you might have gone slightly far.
I was there, wasn't I?
You weren't touching it. You were more like there, yeah. So you could get to there. You could maybe see. So we have to turn. Does the turret turn? From the breech of the gun. Are you in a straight line going over the hill?
I don't know. Am I? I am to it to get you there. To be fair.
Ah, fair enough. It was a good effort.
I'm going to try and yeet a shell into him.
Ah, okay. Off you go. My God, he's gone for an advance. He needs a 5. He has not got a 5. He got a 2. Now I'm going to yeet a shell into you. Probably. It is my turn. Okay. I'm slow, so I only go 6 inches, you know. I realise that now. So I'm going to drive to there. To there. And I am going to fire, or advance even, and I'm going to try and shoot your tank. Okay, now, I don't know if I can do it though, to be fair, because I will probably end up, I'll tell you, I'm not going to go with him yet then, because I wouldn't have known that. No, I can't be jammy. I thought I just don't have to shoot him instead, because it's an advance. I'll drive forward and I'll shoot your officer instead. There you go. Because I can engage targets of opportunity. So, hit on 5s. No hits. 3 4s. If I'd stayed still, would have been great. But I couldn't see him when I stayed still, so there you go. Next dice.
And I'm going to snap 2.
Snapping 2, baby. Where are we going?
So, this was what I was toying with before.
Okay. Run away.
Yes.
With everyone.
Not everyone.
With some.
So.
Run away to there.
Well, you have just called that in on me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
They can't run.
I know they can't run.
Okay.
Well, they can run.
They could run that way. Or run into there.
Yes.
Cool.
But then if you go into there, you're dialed in.
I'm getting there. I still get to target the building.
Yeah, no, that's I'm not going in there.
Gonna give you these for your Custatori. I think who are the flamethrower lads? These ones. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think there's gonna. Do you know what I think is gonna happen? It's a lot of little bits are gonna happen.
Yeah.
So turn 5 is the calm before the storm. Let's see what happens when we get back in turn 6. End of turn 5, and as predicted, it was a fairly quiet one. The only big thing of note was my rifleman got a fire order and managed to kill 5 of Simon's. Even with heavy cover, Simon rolled 5 saves, and every single one of them was a 1 or a 2. A classic Simon moment, but you did pass your leadership test. So thankfully, that could have been a swing.
I think you might have slapped me if I did that off camera.
I moved forward a little bit here, and I was trying to get some pins and stuff on there, but sadly it was not to be. And I thought that was really it. So we're going into turn 6, the last turn of the game, and there's a few points available potentially for the Italians. Obviously, they might want to try and come over here and deal with them. If they do, that would get them 2 points ahead, which would get them the win. But then the Brits are going to have to see if we can finish off one more unit, and if we do, then we could make it a draw. Or if we manage to get a couple of units and the Italians don't, it could be a win for us. So it's actually very much all to play for as we enter the final half of the final third, the 6/6. There you go. First thing we need to do,
yes,
at the beginning of the turn, but we'll do it in a moment, is the bombardment. All right, Simon, on a 4-up, it comes in.
That's been key, because now it gives you a real opportunity with a 6 to actually wipe the unit.
We'll have to see. It's in. How big is the explosion?
Where we go. Hopefully you've run out of them.
12 inches from that point, mate. I think that's going to be those 3. Maybe the truck, though.
No.
Not the truck.
No, thankfully not.
So just these 3.
Yeah, not in.
Okay, so the first unit.
These dice are bent.
It's a 4-inch template. That gets all 5 of your guys. 2's to kill. I get 4 of them. You called it, man. You absolutely called it. D3 pins. 2 pins. So that will get him because he'll be a total of 3 pins. Okay, so I've not won. That is, I'm 1 dice ahead, but that's still a draw. So the Custatori. Can you feel it, Simon? Oh, it winked! It winked. Just D3 pins. 1 pin. And then the last squad over here. Just D3 pins. But it is 3. Let's get some smoke and some fire. And we're back with the rest of turn 6. With that explosive start to the final turn. Simon, give that bag a good old shake. You really want the first dice, don't you?
I've got 2 things I need to do, really.
Go down and go further down.
Well, I need to get them at harm's way.
Yeah, true. All right, let's see if you do. I'd love this first dice.
So would I.
God. Hey! Now, what are you going to go with?
I'm going to get in there.
Okay, fair. That's a good call. I had a couple of... I had a really good maneuver set up. I was going to come and in there and get them, but you stopped that. Okay. Tis I. Now, the big question for me is, do I do a defensive maneuver? Because there's the howitzer there, which could do some horrible things to me, but I've got a 5-up save. So this is going through my head. Defensive maneuver?
Yeah.
Or offensive? Just a shot straight into the side armor. The best form of defense is a good offense. Fire. Into your thing. Clear 5-up save for you. I'm only just seeing the tip of your past here. So, but I'm hitting you on a 3. For the king. It's not on the tray.
It's going to be number 6.
For the king. No! All right. Live on the tray, die on the tray. Come on, Simon. Okay. For the king again. I've got it because I can't see anything over here. I can't. Oh, I could go for your officer. It's a real jammy dodger, that one. I have to try, though. I have to try. Fire. Officer.
Down.
Down. That's fair. It's another 1. 2 1s in a row, Simon. 2 1s in a row. Okay. Next. So I've squandered 2 opportunities there. I'm vexed. I'm terribly vexed. Let's see what you get now. Are you going for the fire?
No.
No.
I'm going to go for the...
For the runaway?
Yes.
You could shoot me with the howitzer. Pen +3, sidearm 7, pen +4. Long
what
range.
What have you got that can still shoot these? Nothing.
My anti-tank rifle. You will be within half range, so it will be a pen +4 shot on my side armor.
I'll have to hit. Oh no, I'll be hitting you on the
4, because you're not an anti-tank gun. 50-50. 50-50. Do it. I can't kill you back.
Yeah,
There's no reason not to. Okay, 4. It's a 2. Apparently, we've decided to miss every shot. The final turn, we've set up a very cinematic ending, and the bot action's like, nah, fam.
Oh, dear.
Okay, next. Tis I suppose. We're all just sort of...
Is that... what's left that we can possibly kill each other with?
So I don't think anyone kills each other over here.
Yeah.
Because you're running. I mean, you could move. To be fair, you could move back. I'll be all pinned to shit, aren't you? Yeah. For the sake of preservation, I will basically move this guy to here. Yeah. And then, that's it. Just go for a run. Next dice. I think and then again, for the sake of preservation, I think I just go to here so you can't see me with anything. And so then, for the sake of it, none of this matters. Yeah. Because I can't see anything. Yeah. That matters a smidge. They're down. Yeah. But I mean for your shooting. Yeah. So none of that matters. So it really comes over to these guys. So pull the dice, man, but we'll... I don't think there's anything. And my only chance would be to try and.
Well, I need 3.
You need 3 to win.
Yeah, I haven't got 3.
You could get the draw. You could get the draw in your favour, if that makes sense. You could win by +1, or be ahead by +1. I'm going to go down with this guy to make your life a little harder. It's one of yours now. Sniper in the truck.
Yes.
Fair play. One of yours.
Down.
Just do all the quick downs that aren't going to matter. And it sort of comes to maybe who blinks first over here.
Down.
Down over there.
Down over there.
Down over there. One of mine. Can't see anything now. So down here.
One of yours.
Tell you what, just for the sake of for taking the ground, it has absolutely no bearing on the game. It just feels right, pushing forward into the teeth of the bombardment. Run. One of mine. I have no targets, unfortunately. So down.
You again.
Moi again. Down. Because again, I don't have any targets.
You again.
I
got 1.
Mate, I don't think I've got anything.
I've got 3 dice. I'll take 1 out. I didn't take 1 out there.
losing a unit somewhere. I haven't really got... I'll go down with the veterans inside here because they won't have a target this turn anyway. And I will go down with this officer here. There you go. One of yours.
Down.
Down in there. I think it's down game, isn't it? Until basically who blinks first on this situation. I don't think I can do anything, man. I've got no downs over here. No down, no down, down. I mean, down with the veterans inside here. That's my best bet.
We've already gone down with the veterans in there.
Down with the thing itself then.
It is me. So what have you got left? The anti-tank?
I tell you what, I'll run it. I'll run it. And I'll literally just go there. Because it gets me cover. And it gets me cover and it stops you from like driving over and point blanking me.
What have you got left then?
Anti-tank rifle and the recce truck.
It is me.
'Tis ye. I'll just be a little smart with that if you don't mind and go there so that you will shoot with an inch of your own guy if you want to target him.
Will I?
Yes, because of the breach from him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because you'd be able to see him anyway, so it just means that you'd have to move back to try and get him. I just saw it as I was sort of coming on the table. I was like, yeah, I should just be a little bit more careful. But as the viewers and you saw, I was just sort of smashing him forward.
That's more than 9 inches.
I would estimate it, and you have to get properly in it if you want to see me.
And you'll just wreck your way there. Right, this is what we're going to do.
Pivot. Nine inches forward. Very good.
How many pivots going to do?
I think it's 2. But it's either everyone gets 2 or everyone gets 1. And now I feel like it's everyone gets 1. But I better double check. Are you thinking for machine guns?
Yes.
Spin, shoot.
Yes.
We'll double check. Best to be safe because it's a big one, right? As you may be able to tell, dear viewers, you get 2 pivots. Now, Simon, you're doing something quite spicy.
Well, trying to.
You're firing 2 machine guns in one target.
Yes.
And 2 machine guns in another target.
Yes.
Officer and attack rifle. I've gone down. This is big. If you do this and then also blinder me, could get the win.
Officer.
Officer first. 6 shots in on 5s. He's got 3 hits. Forced a wound. Ooh. 2 3-ups for dramatic effect. I have survived 1. I failed the other. Officer is dead.
That's the equaliser.
That's the equaliser. Next machine gun. Can you do it again? It's 1 hit.
I need to kill.
And then I need to run.
No.
Doesn't wound. Woo! All right, that's the equaliser. And then I think I'm basically out of dice apart from the recce truck, which can't do anything. So it's the auto blinder. And the auto blinder, I'm guessing, you don't even need to turn it, mate. You can just, if you turn it, you can't move him.
All right, yeah.
So just use your magical 360-degree arc to shoot my...
Are you open top as well?
I am, but that doesn't matter.
I've got a rear-facing machine gun.
Is it... So which direction is it firing in? The rear... Oh, is it here?
No, it's there.
My God, sir! My God, am I in your 45-degree arc, though?
No, you're not. Really,
okay.
Let's be fair.
So you can't... So what you can do is go for the 4 to hit with the 2 autocannon shots.
Yeah.
Or you can go with the 5 to hit with the 2 autocannon shots, but then add an additional 3 machine gun shots in. The machine gun shots have no chance of penning me, so there's literally no reason to do it. I've just realised. Yes. I've taught myself through it.
No,
I've taught you through it.
I'm not sure if you're open top or not, but you're not.
I am open top, but I'm not soft-skinned.
Yeah, that's
okay.
What I meant.
Here we go.
4s.
4s to hit. 2 hits. Now.
I'm pen +8 because it's a super duper.
You are pen +2.
2, yeah.
But that's my side arc.
Yes.
So pen +3. Right. So 4 up.
Dramatic effect.
Dramatic, always. That's a glance. It's 1 glance.
Okay.
I have a 5-up save. It's not on the tray,
There's a 6 coming.
It doesn't. There's not. You need to roll a 6 to set me on fire. I'm slightly stunned, both figuratively and literally. Good game there, mate.
Very well played.
And on that note, we already know the score. After 6 rounds of furious fighting and extremely frustrating math for Simon, it has ended on a flat-out draw. 5 dice to the Brits, 5 dice to the Italians, getting that equaliser in the last turn. But you had a real chance to pull ahead then if you'd got this unit.
It was pretty slim.
Here's the biggie, right? If you had got that unit,
Yeah.
destroyed that,
Yeah.
and then killed the veterans that piled out because they take D6 hits,
Yeah.
you would have got 3 points. But do you know what the really big one is?
Yeah.
If I hadn't killed that,
I only needed one of them.
you would have killed that
Yeah.
and got the draw. Got the win.
No, I'd only been one ahead.
No, because right now we're equals pequals, so take 1 dice off. Oh, no, yeah. Maths!
Just so we got this right. I'm
on 5 hours sleep, leave me alone.
So people all over the world tune into YouTube
They do.
to watch you talk about a game that's primarily based on maths and odds.
Yeah.
And you can't add up.
No, I can normally add up. Adding's been fine. The subtracting and the fractions has been my downfall today.
I'm not wishing to do the business model or your fan base or anything whatsoever, but your maths is terrible.
It's normally good. It might on a serious note, it's normally good, but I am running off 4 to 5 hours sleep.
To be fair, you do look rougher than normal. You normally look very rough.
I look like I've been hit in the face with a bag of spanners.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Dude, give me that again, man. That was, I think, we'll go straight into the final thoughts because we're here. Evan, chop it up. That, I think, is our best game of bot action we've ever had.
It was interesting.
It was back and forth. Both got a big bombardment.
Yeah, that was weird, that.
That was crazy. That swung the game hugely.
I was out of that until that, to be fair. That really put me back in it.
Yeah.
And then yours, if I'm honest, before that, and me say not just the bombardment, but me saving it, not confident, but I thought it was in my...
There's a whisper of a win.
I thought I had a reasonable chance at a win there.
Yeah, that British bombardment coming in just managed to... It's funny how both bombardments swung the game. One got you into it, and one got me back into it.
Yeah, I mean, it was whiffing there, you taking 5, and then that. So that was... That
crazy,
kind
man.
of took
You
away.
couldn't... If you asked us... Statistically, you couldn't write that.
No, you couldn't write my bombardment either, to be fair.
Yeah, just 6. Yeah. These, tell you what, these Warlord dice, they're pretty...
They are janky, because these are no better. I mean, I played you were playing...
There's a 5. But then there's a few times when it's like, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2.
Unless we're both using Warlord dice.
Everyone's got to use Warlord dice, or no one uses Warlord dice. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I first noticed that when I used the Japanese dice, and those were on another level. Really another level. Apparently, though, from my experience...
We don't want to be starting any rumours, that should be...
No, and serious, yeah, we're only joking.
Just your bullshit.
It's just the... It's the jank of the battle bunker.
Permutates.
Yeah, well, I live in this room, basically, so it just...
You can tell.
Yeah. Can't do maths. Look. Can't do maths. Look for ugly, and I smell. It's a miracle. It's a miracle I've got Mrs. Mordian. But that was for me what bot action is all about. Neck and neck game. Incredible highs, terrible lows, and the randomness and the craziness making the game interesting, bringing things together. So if we were playing a game which if bot action had lots of rerolls, there was a lot of things that wouldn't have happened. If this unit here wouldn't have survived because you would have I'll have 4 rerolls against you. Mechanics like the bombardment just wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
So it's, and obviously we are drawing comparisons to things like 40k and stuff like that. And 40k is a great game. We do really enjoy it, but I think 40k does its thing, and some people will love that and will hate seeing this random stuff in bot action, and some people will see this battle report today, see the wackiness, the zaniness, the randomness, the flavour, and that will appeal to them. And for some people, they'll like a bit of both. Yeah. You don't have to play one or the other. That's the big thing to remember. Yeah. I play 40k, but I use bot action as a palate cleanser, because when I've had enough of cutthroat competitive, I come to bot action, I bring my crazy second edition list with some wacky stuff in it, and we just play.
Yeah.
Thoughts on...
I think just on that point though, what I do like about, talk about but actually what I like about bot action is that you can actually formulate a plan and stick to it, as opposed to, I mean, I know good players, but actually it's, my whole game plan towards was getting those two units in a position at the end of the game where they could
do the business.
That was what I've been playing for the whole, that was all just a bit of a...
Distraction.
Distraction.
Gusadori.
That was kind of what from deployment, what I've been trying to do all game.
And you pretty much pulled it off.
Yeah, but I think because you haven't got the uppy downy, here's your blah, 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 and that's... I do like that about this game, is actually you can build up to something on turn 4, 5.
And it swung back and forth hugely. Yeah. There was never a, let's look at the two armies, oh, we know which one's going to win. There was a, let's look at the mission, oh, we know who's going to win. It was, the Brits were ahead, and it looked very strong, and then the bombardment brought the Italians in, and then the Italians started getting ahead, and then suddenly it swung back, and the Brits, managed to cling on to that draw. And from a strong start, the game very much swung back and forth for each faction. There were genuine up and downs in the game. It wasn't like you can see what's going to happen. I mean, we're giving the viewers, and we don't want to labour this point too much, but we always like to give people a little peek behind the curtain. A lot of the time when we do sort of 40k battle reports, you all say to me sort of turn 3 off camera, like, oh, I think I know where this is going. And I'm like,
on turn 1, to be fair.
You often say on turn 1, to be fair. You're only half lying. That's the crazy thing. And
I'm not usually wrong either, though.
And you're not usually wrong. Normally, it's a case of, unless something goes drastic, it's like, you've won, I sort of know I've lost, or the other way around. But with this game, I don't think anyone could have called it after turn 2. No one could have called it. Not every game about actions like that. We've had many a teeth kicking, and no game system is perfect. But looking at this one game in isolation, right here, right now. This is why I love bot action. This is why I love the mechanic. This is why I go on and on about it until people roll their eyes. This was the perfect bot action game for me.
Well, apart from you had to put up with me.
Nah, man, you had to put up with me. You had to put up with me. I could see the life draining out of you with the beginning insanity as we started doing the recording. Oh man! But you'll still remember the difference between a light anti-tank gun and a light howitzer.
I've forgotten it already. I don't care. Honestly, don't care.
You know what? Do you know what happened in this game, Simon? The Italians. That's what it was. We've never had a bad game with the Italians.
You never do.
Win or lose, you never have a bad game with them.
I always look back to that time where, talking about having a plan, and I drove my tank all the way round to flank you, unload 20 in a game-winning pincer manoeuvre for you to get a spawny pin on it. And me fail the order test.
Yeah, 1 pin orders, man. 1 pin orders.
That would have been
huge. You would have jumped out, flavoured, another dice in the bag, and then you could have started working your way down. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yeah.
But I mean, that's it. The Italians are good. For someone who's a cantankerous old bastard, playing an army where you can get your main units. You're paying for them to become shirkers.
Yeah.
I mean, that was quite good fun today that I got no shirkers, but...
None of them died.
No.
All of them. They may have been non-testati, but by the end of it, they're all pretty good.
They didn't really do much, to be fair. Oh, you really did die. You blew them away.
Oh, I blew one away. Yeah. But it was just a It's just a quintessential game. It's a classic game, and I think what we've got here is basically a couple of starter armies, a couple of bits really, and I think that's, in my opinion, the best way to play the game. You can go competitive with it, of course, and you very well may enjoy that. But for me, I think bolt action shines the most when you get yourself a starter army, buy yourself a couple of extra units, and off you go.
I've said that. When you see some of the stuff out there now where it's 5 tanks and
7, it's like 5 70-point Polish tanks with twin autocan or something mad, and it's like, that's good. It's like a 300 points. It's like you can do that, but
I've seen some, and it's like armies where it's 5 tanks and 14 soldiers.
Yeah, like a loyal 14 kind of thing.
Doesn't. And I get every horse. It's everyone plays the game the way they want to.
100%. Yeah, we're not throwing any shade here. We're not throwing. Some people love playing narrative. Some people love playing casual. Some people love playing cutthroat competitive. And we often play different games to get the different scratch those different itches. But yeah, I think. Anyone watching this right now, if you want our joint, for once we agree on something, our joint closing thoughts. It's never happened before. Treasure this moment, dear viewers. Sam and I both agree. Bolt action is at its finest when you get your starter army, you add a couple of bits to it, and you just throw down. You don't worry too much.
Yeah,
have your plan. Play hard, but don't be afraid to go for Don't be afraid to go for glory. Yeah. And on that note, we'll bring it all to a close. We've obviously had an amazing game today, and we hope that has come across. But of course, let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What did you think of the Italian army? Where do you think Simon should go next with it? Any suggestions for him? And likewise for me, I'm looking to expand my Brits a little bit, get some suggestions down there on the list. Let us know if we got anything wrong. We do try our best, and as you noticed, we were checking the rulebook quite a lot today, but I'm sure we messed a few bits up, but we're learning from every single game. And if you just enjoyed it, let us know. Let us know what other factions you want to see. Italians versus Soviets.
I've seen your Soviet tanks. There's no way on God's green earth I am playing against that monstrosity.
Triple T-3485.
Yes.
I'd never bring that against you. I'd bring double at most.
Really?
Yeah.
Double?
What do you mean you can't handle 2 mediums with a heavy anti-tank gun?
I've just been hiding from 2 sodding Matildas.
True. But any suggestions on factions and anything you want me to run against Simon to make him hate bolt action, of course, then joking aside,
just use those dice.
Just use the dice, yeah. Let us know what you think about the dice. But no, seriously, guys, if you did enjoy it, give us all that feedback, positive and negative. And if you want to support the channel, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We are trying to get to 60,000 subs by the end of the year. And especially with it being bolt action content, we need every bit of like and interaction that we can get to feed the greedy YouTube algorithm. And last bit of shilling, if you did really enjoy today's battle report, you want to see us get more bolt action armies, you want to see us play more games like this, then the best thing you can do is to become a channel member, a Patreon, or a Twitch sub. And I want to, of course, slow down a moment here and just say a personal, heartfelt thank you to all of our current supporters, without which we couldn't do this full time. We couldn't play other game systems, and we couldn't bring you the amount of content that we do. So thank you to every single one of you guys. You are the lifeblood of this channel. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, see you guys next time.